Hey, what's up? Back again. Another album review. Jeezy. I might forgive, but I don't forget. Album review. Um, Jeezy is one of my favorite artists. Top five. Definitely like favorite. One of my favorite. My second favorite Southern artist. Right behind Ti. But, but yeah, man. This album kind of came out of nowhere. But it shouldn't be. But it's not really too surprising, given the fact of what he currently going through a divorce with his wife. Which is unfortunate because I actually liked both of them together, and plus, they both got a beautiful little girl. So I wasn't really expecting him to drop no album, just out the blue. But hey, I take what I can get, man. It's it's a double album. Like the first half, I Might Forgive. It's just like 15 songs. Then the second half, But I Don't Forget. Um, you know, which adds up to 29 songs, which is too long for one. I hate to keep sounding like a broken record, man. I do not like listening to long albums. I just don't. Only two artists I make an exception for is Game and Chris Brown. Those are the only two artists that I make an exception for when it comes to long albums. Everybody else, I can't do it. But I rock with Jeezy. I know this is a dope project. I don't want it to sound like I don't want to make it seem like I didn't like this album. I like the album. Just my only complaint is that it's too long. It didn't need to be 29 songs. Like it could have just been 16 tracks. He could have shaved off like 15 songs. Just dropped it down to 15 and 16 tracks, and that would have been completely fine with me. But I love this album from start to finish. Like I said, my only complaint is that it's too long. It's too long. But but let's get into it. Track number one, I Might Forgive, which is title track, which was a good like a little personal. This whole album is personal in general. Um, you know, I pretty much compare this album as far as like content wise, like perspective is pretty much like a Jeezy's version of Jay-Z's 444 album. Like that's basically what this album is. Like how on 444 Jay was real personal on that album. It's the same thing with Jeezy. Jeezy is, very the most not saying he hasn't been like super personal on previous albums. Like he's had, a few songs here and there where he, talk about, personal shit, but I probably say this is the first album where the whole album is personal. And pretty much, like the title says, I might forgive, but I don't forget. Like just like I said, like talking about the divorce, talking about some of the like the old friends, that like the rift that came between friendships, and about his mom passing, and about his sister's ex-husband robbing him. Well, not robbing him, but was stealing money out of his safe, and his sister divorced him and all that. So he pretty much talking about a lot of personal shit on this album, which I liked. But yeah, man. So that's just the little summary of the album. Track number two, My Name, which is dope. Track number three, No Complaining, another banger. Track number four, They Don't Love Me. You know, another dope banger. Track number 5, Trust No One, which I feel the same, which I personally relate to that song because it ain't too many people that I trust either. Track number 6, Sad. Track number 7, Couldn't Lose If I Tried. Track number 8, I can't talk. Rewrite History. Track number 9, Never Had a Bad Day in My Life. That's hard to believe. Track number 10, This Too Shall Pass. Track number 11, Don't Deserve Me, which is dope. Track number 12, If I'm Being Honest, which is another banger. Track number 13, Don't Cheat. Talking about the divorce. Track number 14, Shine on Me, another banger. Track 15, Keep the Change, dope. Track number 16, Delusional. I like this song. I like the song, Delusional. I just hate, like, I don't like the hook. The hook was pretty bad. I don't know who he got to do the hook for that song. That shit was bad. Delusional. Like that shit was terrible, bro. That shit was bad, bro. Track 17, Nothing to Prove, which is like I said, everything he's endured throughout his career. Track number 18, Titanic, which is dope. Track 19, Everything About Me Is True. Track 20, Expectations. Track 21, Claim to Fame. Track 22, What I Gotta Do, which is dope. Track 23, My Intentions. Track 24, Never Been a Fan. You know, that's for all the haters, all the hate niggas. Track 25, Sade, which is cool. Track 26, Don't Let Up, which is another banger. Track 27, Since Pac Died. Pretty much, just talking about even though he never met Pac in person, he felt like he always needed somebody to look up to, as a big brother, and that's how he looked at Pac. Like I said, if you watch Jeezy's interviews, he always says all the time, like, Pac's his poetry was like his Bible for him. So track 28, second to last track, Free Champagne, another personal / dope record. And track 29, No Choice, which was perfect, good way to end off the album. I mean, despite how long it was, he finished off the album pretty good on a good note. But yeah, man, 29 songs, an hour and 27 minutes long. That is too goddamn long, bro. Jeezy, you my boy and all, bro. I've been fucking with you since Trapper died and the streets is watching, my nigga. But I'm just saying, dog. This didn't need to be 29 tracks, my nigga. Like I said, I'm gonna keep harboring on that. I don't like long albums. But like I said, but of course, the positives outweigh the negatives, because that's really my only complaint. But another dope banger. Like I said, this is Jeezy's version. This is his 444 album. His version of Jay-Z's 444 album. Pretty much to sum it up. But overall, man, good album. Not no skippable tracks. Like I said, I hate the hook for Delusional. That shit was terrible. But yeah, man. Like I said, man, if you a Jeezy fan, like I said, it's too early to rank this album compared to his other albums. If I had to be honest, I'd probably say the only 3 Jeezy albums I didn't really care for like that was TM 103. I didn't care for that. It had some bangers on it, but I didn't care for it, the album as a whole. Church in These Streets, I I hated that album, Church in These Streets. And TM 104, um, that was like his second worst album. But I probably say those are the only three Jeezy albums that I didn't like. Like all the rest of his shit I like, but just minus those three that I just named. But overall, man, good project. You know, I give it an 8 out of 10. You know, just Nick. Future projects, man. Just trim that shit down, man. But until then, peace, one love.